What happens when one rower's arrogance threatens to sink an entire team? On a crisp autumn morning, the Willow Lake rowing team gathered at the dock, their sleek boat gleaming under the dawn's first light. Karen, a newcomer with a sharp tongue and sharper ego, strutted forward, her voice cutting through the chilly air. "Coach's drills are a joke," she scoffed, tossing her hair. "I rowed varsity in high school. I don't need her outdated tips." Her teammates exchanged uneasy glances, their oars resting silently in the water. Coach Ellen, a seasoned rower with decades of experience, had warned them unity was their strength. Karen, however, saw unity as weakness, a chance to shine alone. The team had been training for months for the regional championship, a grueling race that demanded precision and trust. Karen's arrival disrupted their rhythm. She ignored Ellen's advice on synchronized strokes, claiming her natural talent was enough. During practice, she'd roll her eyes at corrections, muttering about old-school nonsense. Her teammates Lola, a quiet but fierce stroke, Mia, the team's peacemaker, and Sam, the powerhouse in the bow, gritted their teeth. Karen's solo stunts, like speeding up without warning, threw their boat off balance, costing them precious seconds. "She's a liability," Lila whispered to Mia one evening, her knuckles white around her oar. Mia, ever optimistic, hoped Karen would adjust. Sam, less patient, muttered, "She's going to learn the hard way." Karen's defiance peaked during a critical practice session. Ellen had designed a drill to perfect their timing, emphasizing steady, collective power. Karen, however, rode at her own pace, throwing the boat into chaos. When Ellen called her out, Karen laughed, loud enough for the whole lake to hear. "You think you know better than me? I've got this." The team's frustration boiled over, but Ellen remained calm, her voice steady. "Rowing isn't about one star. It's about 8 hearts beating as one." Karen smirked, dismissing her. That night, the team huddled without her, their whispers tinged with resolve. They wouldn't let Karen's ego capsize their dreams. The truth about Karen's behavior surfaced unexpectedly, thanks to an unlikely ally, Jake, the team's equipment manager, a shy college freshman volunteering to maintain the boats. Jake had overheard Karen bragging to a friend on the phone. "I'm carrying this team," she'd said. "They'd be nothing without me." Jake, who'd spent hours polishing oars and checking hulls, was stunned. He'd seen the team's dedication, their early mornings and blistered hands. Karen's words stung, but they also revealed her delusion. Jake hesitated, then shared the recording with Lila, who played it for the team. The betrayal hit hard. Mia, who defended Karen, felt her trust shatter. Sam clenched his fists, ready to confront her. Lila, however, had a different plan. "Let's show her what teamwork really means," she said, her eyes glinting. The confrontation came during the final practice before the championship. The team launched their boat, Karen in her usual seat, oblivious to the storm brewing among her teammates. As they rowed, Lila called for a sudden halt, her voice sharp. The boat rocked as the team stopped in unison except Karen, who kept rowing, throwing them off balance. "What's your problem?" she snapped. Lila stood, her oar planted firmly. "You're our problem, Karen. You think you're above us, but you're sinking us." Mia, usually soft-spoken, chimed in, her voice trembling with anger. "We heard you, Karen. You called us nothing." Karen's face paled, but she doubled down. "You need me. I'm the best rower here." Sam laughed bitterly. "Let's test that." What followed was a calculated rebellion. Lila signaled the team, and they began rowing erratically, mimicking Karen's chaotic style. When she sped up, they slowed down. When she slowed, they surged. The boat wobbled, water splashing over the sides. Karen shouted, "Stop it! You're doing it wrong." But the team kept going, their movements deliberate. Then, in a twist no one expected, Jake appeared on the shore, holding up his phone. He'd recorded Karen's sabotage, her loosening the oarlocks during a break to throw off the team's rhythm. The evidence was undeniable. Karen's smugness crumbled as her teammates stared, their eyes cold. "You wanted to shine alone?" Lila said. "Now you're alone." Panic set in as Karen realized the depth of her mistake. The boat, now a metaphor for her unraveling, rocked harder as the team stopped rowing entirely. She tried to take control, grabbing at oars, but her teammates held firm, refusing to budge. "Fix it yourself, Star," Sam growled. Karen's hands shook as she fumbled with the oarlocks, her confidence gone. The boat drifted aimlessly, the championship looming just days away. Overwhelmed, Karen stood, nearly capsizing them. "I'm done," she screamed, throwing her oar down. She demanded to be taken to shore, her voice cracking. The team rowed back in silence, Karen's defiance reduced to a humiliated slump. On shore, Coach Ellen waited, her expression unreadable. Karen stormed off, quitting the team with a final, "You'll lose without me." But the team didn't falter. They spent the night repairing the oarlocks, Jake working alongside them, his quiet pride a stark contrast to Karen's arrogance. At the championship, the team rowed with a unity Karen could never understand. Each stroke was a testament to their trust, their boat cutting through the water like a blade. They didn't win gold, but their bronze medal felt like a triumph. Lila, Mia, Sam, and the others celebrated, their laughter echoing across the lake. Karen, watching from the sidelines, was a ghost of her former self, her ego drowned in the wake of her choices. The team's victory wasn't just in the race, it was in their refusal to let one person's selfishness sink them. They turned Karen's chaos into a lesson. True strength lies in lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. As they hugged on the podium, Jake snapped a photo, the wooden paddle with its handwritten note visible in the frame. Karen's ego sank, her team will justice prevail? The image spread online, sparking debates about teamwork and accountability. Some defended Karen, arguing she was misunderstood. Others praised the team's stand, calling it a wake-up call for arrogance. What do you think? Was the team right to rock Karen's boat? Or should they have given her another chance? Share your thoughts, because in the end, it's not just about rowing, but about how we navigate the waters of trust and respect together.